Hi, I'm Lyndon Long. That corny ass shit. But no, I'm customizing my jackets. They're gonna be available soon. Exclusive jackets, exclusive pants customized by me. But as I customize this jacket, I'm gonna chop it up with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? We vibing. It's a Thursday evening. I'm downtown Milwaukee. Yeah. Like I said, I noticed a lot of the people that watch me are from the ages 14 to like 23 in that age group. And I ain't got life figured out. Far from having life figured out. Still making some bad mistakes in my life. Not bad like bad like I used to make. I'm talking about like far like financially and you know just trying not to be selfish. I'm not talking about like physically selfish with like items and stuff. I'm talking about like with with conversation. I'm still making mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying? In life, bro, we beat ourselves up. We beat ourselves up a lot. But sometimes we do need to beat ourselves up a lot, because sometimes you gotta check yourself. Because if you don't check yourself, you're gonna keep making the same dumbass decisions. And ain't nobody finna keep tolerating your bullshit for so long. I just been literally figuring myself out these last 3 years since I've been out of high school. And I know people that's probably watching this video right now is on the same exact journey. You still trying to figure yourself out. And especially if you got like a rough upbringing, you just trying to figure out who you is as an individual. Because some motherfuckers they not even coming to that realization right now. They just still stuck in the mindset that they was stuck in when they was probably 15, 16. As a probably 25 or 28-year-old man or woman. I feel like certain situations that you go through in life make you mature. So some people have been put themselves in certain situations to where they would have to mature. I moved out my grandma's house when I was 18. Like I said, I'm 21 right now. But I moved away for about 2 years. I lived in Atlanta for a year, and I lived in California for a year. Let me tell you niggas a story real quick, folks. So boom. I'm gonna sum it all up. Shout out Jay. Y'all gonna start hearing Jay name a lot, so boom. I go to Atlanta as soon as I graduate high school. I'll say that October of 2020, I go to Atlanta. So boom, me and bro go to Atlanta. So my brother at the time, he was staying in Ohio. This gonna be a good story, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this is good vibes. Let me get comfortable real quick. Let me get cozy. So boom, my brother at the time, Landon, my name Lyndon. Me and my brother's twins, but we don't look alike. I don't know why my mama named us them similar ass names. You know what I'm saying? So boom. My brother at the time was staying in Ohio. At the time, I'm staying in my hometown, Milwaukee. I graduated high school. The end of the summer approaching. The end of the summer is approaching, which is fall 2020. So like it's the end of October. Shout out my homie Jay. My homie Jay let me use his Acura to drive down to Atlanta. 14-hour drive. I drove that bitch straight. It was a 2007 Acura. So boom, I drove that motherfucker to Atlanta. So as I'm driving that shit to Atlanta, the car kind of like, it was like overheating to the point to the steering wheel was getting hot and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't want to risk stopping the car. I'm like, we finna push this motherfucker all the way to Atlanta, cause I really didn't want to risk stopping the car. So we drive to Atlanta. Well, I drove the whole way there. I drive to Atlanta. Boom, we get there. First day, the car's still working. The second day, I think the second or third day, the car started acting funny and shit. It started acting weird out of nowhere. So I'm like, boom. Mind you, my homie just put like a new alternator in there, a new gasket, all that. So we go to the this auto place that fix up cars and shit. Bro, like you need a new alternator, you need a new gasket, radiator, all type of shit. I called my homie Jay. I'm like, bro, they said, well, I need a new woo. This one been used or some shit. Bro, like, no, bro, they put a whole new one in there literally just last week. I'm like, word. Right away, shout out Jay, man. He did not have to let me use his car. So boom. At the time, man, I ain't got no keys. I used my last $100 to pay gas to get down to Atlanta. So I had to go on my credit card. I had to go dig in my credit card, take out $700 so I could pay these fucking car people so I can get this car fixed. At the end of the day, this was my homie car. He let me use it to go down there in Atlanta. So boom, I paid the $700. The car all good. After I paid the dude, all the lights on the car is off. Ain't no lights on there. I paid the dude all Gucci. Nigga, the next day the car did not start off. Now mind you, I just put $700 into this car. This car did not start. It was over. I'm like, damn. So we was out of the car. I was out $700. On top of being out $700, that was my credit card that I was out of it. That's when the story really begins. At the time, me and my brother go to Atlanta. We was staying with my cousin because he had offered us a place to stay out there, type shit. So I'm staying with my cousin. He like the rent. He want this amount for the rent. All right, boom. We paying bro the rent. The first month we there. The second month he like some. I can't have y'all here no more. I'm like, nigga, you offered us the place. He offered us the place. I wasn't even finna stay out there. I wasn't even planning on going to Atlanta originally. He offered us a place. Like he pretty much said, if y'all ever want to come to Atlanta, y'all can rent this room out. So I'm like, bet. We end up having to find an apartment. We end up having to find this like room to rent out in Atlanta, and that's a story of its own. So I end up renting this little room out in Atlanta. Boom. The rent like $700, so me and bro paying $350 a piece. I'm paying $350, bro paying $350. Moral of the story, fast forward, it's like 6 months. Bro ended up, my twin bro ended up going back home. He like, I ain't really rocking with, he like, I really ain't rocking with this Atlanta shit. Now mind y'all, I really went out to Atlanta to work on my music. That's what I went out there to do. Bro, like, I ain't really rocking with this shit. So I'm like, all right, bro, bet, I get it, I understand. Because it's my dream. I just told bro to come along so he don't have to be in Milwaukee. Because, mind y'all, he just came back from Ohio. Because he was living out there. And I ain't really want bro to be in Milwaukee type shit because Milwaukee get crazy. And this when we first got out of high school, too. So I'm like, all right, bet. So bro go back home. Now, mind you, I was already paying $350 on my end of the rent. He was paying the other $350. So at that point, I was just assed out. I had to come up with another $350 every month. And I was putting all my money towards music shit. Like I'm putting all my finances toward music, by the way. So it ain't like I really got any savings at the time. And around this time, at this point, this 2021. So a nigga just out there just trying to figure it out, struggling. Moral of the story, I don't want to go too much into the story. I had to say that for like another story time, but it got treacherous after that. If y'all want to hear the next part, we're gonna talk about it one day, or y'all can comment if y'all want me to talk about the other half of the story. But I say all that to say this, man. If you just get out of high school, or you like 1 to 2 years out of high school, man, don't feel bad about trying to leave. Move away. Now I ain't gonna say move away permanently. I say move away for like 6 months to a year, and then go back to your hometown. This so you can get a different perspective of life and a different perspective of what the fuck is out there in the world. Now, granted, I lived in North Carolina for like 7 months during my times in middle school, so I really didn't have to move away. But I'm only saying move away for like 6 months to a year if you've never been anywhere outside your hometown. So you can get like a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? I think that shit really helped me and matured me because it was real fucking hard. You know, I'm still figuring stuff out, but like being on my own out there was real hard. So it just helps you get like a different type of maturity about yourself. For sure, man. It should be different out here, man. This life be life. I be saying that in my song, like, life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucker, one day at a time. One day at a time. Take it one day at a time. I always say that shit, for real. Cause this shit be life. It really do. But you gotta just stay 10 toes. Don't ever quit. Keep fighting. I mean, life be life and shit. I don't know what else to say to you niggas. I will say everybody trying to figure this shit out. Everybody ain't got to figure it out. I just know I'm going to achieve my goal, man, with this music shit. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know when shit going to pop. I just know I'm close and I can feel it. Can't nobody tell me different. Each and every day I'm laying a brick towards my dream. Each and every day I'm getting one new person that's becoming a fan of me. And I can see it. They commenting. They following. So if I got anybody that's watching me, man, just stay 10 toes down, man. Don't feel bad because you ain't got to figure it out. Understand you got time, but you don't got time. A friend of mine, Ajante, told me that. He said, you got time, but you don't got time. If y'all haven't been noticing, man, these years been flying by quick. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like yesterday I was literally just 18. I'm 21 now. I handle your business in this fucking world. Don't take any of this shit for granted. Cause this shit is flying by. One day you gonna wake up and you 30 years old. And you gonna ask yourself like, damn, I ain't take any risks in my life. So make this shit count, my boys. Make this shit fucking count. Life is crazy. I can't spend the day being lazy. Shorty ass was cool, but in the bed she be lazy. Everybody hypocrites and everybody crazy. Everybody human beings, nothing else amaze me. I done lost a lot of money, I done lost a lot of time. Some things I would never get back, but I always got my mind. People that I love the closest, let their life depict their mind. If you interfere with what I got going on, you getting fine. Life is a motherfucker, life be life. And life is a motherfucker, life be life. And life is a motherfucker, one day at a time. One day at a time, take it one day at a time, yeah. Excuse my voice, I'm sick, so I might sound a little bit off, but I'm gonna catch you niggas later. Catch you niggas on the flip side.
Life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucker, one day at a time.